Hi, this is Mark Tibb speaking. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So Frank Warren, he announced yesterday via his social media that Tyson Fury will no longer be fighting on December the 5th. He didn't give a reason as to why, but he did say that Fury, he will be fighting in 2021 with an opponent, a date, a venue to be announced soon. So all we can do is speculate as to why. Now, naturally, I think most people will lean towards, because of the whole Deontay Wilder, the mediation case. And it could legitimately be that. But it could be a whole multitude of other reasons as well. But if it is the Wilder situation, clearly this is just another example of Deontay Wilder holding up the WBC and the heavyweight division. It's what he's been doing for the past 5 years anyway, so what's going to change? Okay, if you really want to fight, he could have got this fight done and dusted way before now. But hey, it is what it is. And already we're seeing some of the Deontay Wilder bootlickers already coming into my comment section here on YouTube and of course on social media now as well, saying, well, clearly that Tyson Fury is not fighting this year because he's lost the case against Deontay Wilder. Newsflash, clowns. The case hasn't started yet. They haven't even had the first hearing yet. That's happening at some point this week. So how can it be that he's lost the case? Think about it. The educational system has a lot to answer for. And it does appear to be a hardcore, fanatical Deontay Wilder fan. You have to leave all common sense and reasoning in at the door. Absolute morons. They really are. Anyway, we'll get back onto the Deontay Wilder situation in a second. The other reasons that it could be is that Fury's injured. That's a possibility, isn't it? It could be that he couldn't get an opponent over the line. As I said, December the 5th is just under 3 weeks away. Couldn't get an opponent in. We know that Cabiel, he was offered the fight. Did he accept it? Don't know. Maybe he took too long. Maybe they couldn't get somebody else, Carlos Takam or Michael Hunter or whatever WBC rated opponent there is. Maybe he couldn't get somebody over the line. Maybe they're asking for too much money due to the fact that the fight is very, very soon. It could be that, because just under 3 weeks away, it's not a lot of time to promote a fight, is it? Bearing in mind, Tyson Fury, he demands a large purse because of his 5-fight deal. This is his fourth fight under Top Rank and ESPN for $100 million for these 5 fights. So the kind of purse that he could be getting, plus whatever it is that his opponent wants, with no crowd, might not be beneficial for BT Sport, ESPN, Queensberry, Top Rank, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, MTK. It might not be financially doable. Maybe they said to Fury, well, we can do it if you take a less purse. Maybe he's refusing to do so. It could be a financial reason, as in a business reason. It could be that. But it could be a whole lot of things. But we'll go back to what most people will naturally lean towards, is the whole Deontay Wilder third fight, the mediation. Now, what we do know is that Fury, Wilder, they're going to be entering this mediation and it'll be happening this week. So it hasn't happened yet. So let me reiterate what I said at the beginning of the video. It has not even started yet. So how can it be that Tyson Fury has lost the case? I swear some people, honestly, I swear some people. But it could legitimately be maybe this former judge who will be mediating and going through the contract, etc., maybe he's advised Tim Fury, don't fight. Because if you do fight, then technically you're in breach of contract. But there is another way of looking at it. Him fighting in 3 weeks' time on December the 5th, is that really going to interfere? Because Team Wilder, last time that anybody heard, they wanted to fight in February. So between then and February, there's plenty enough time for Fury to have this tick-over fight and then go into a Deontay Wilder third fight if it gets ruled in Wilder's favour. That's why I'm thinking it's something more of a business decision. That's why I'm thinking it is, or Fury's injured or whatever. But if it is because of Wilder, as I said, this is just another example of Deontay Wilder holding up the heavyweight division. But the thing is, who is this judge? Who is this former mediator? It was Team Wilder, Shelley Finkel, who approached this mediator. Is he a friend of Shelley Finkel? Is he favourable towards Deontay Wilder because he's American? Maybe he's a fan of Deontay Wilder. Unlikely. Wilder doesn't have too many fans. But it could be. It could be. Is he a Wilder fanatic? A bootlicker? Could be. Or maybe he's totally neutral. Could be that too. But is it likely that Fury is going to lose the case and then Wilder gets a third fight? No, I don't think so. I think, in my opinion, Fury would not have walked away from the fight in the first place if there was even a small chance that Wilder could win a legal case against him. Because, let's not forget, Bob Arum has a history in law. He was representing the Kennedys back in the day. Even Frank Warren. Frank Warren has been through so many cases against boxers and had people go against him, so he will know his way around a courtroom and the legal proceedings. MTK certainly will. They have their whole legal team, plus anybody else. So Fury would have been advised in the beginning, not too sure if maybe you can walk away from this contract because A, B, and C. But if they didn't say that and he walked away, they've got to be pretty confident that Wilder has no leg to stand on. Bearing in mind, Fury did say only a few days ago that Wilder will never ever fight him again because of everything that he said. So this could be a case of, well, even if this mediator says, okay, this third fight has to go ahead because of the contract, because of force majeure or whatever it may be, Fury could then use that to go, cool, we'll fight. By the way, Wilder, I'm suing you for every penny that you've got due to character assassination. All the things that you've been saying and accusing me of with illegal activity, loaded gloves, spiking your water, paying off a referee to be corrupt. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is in my pocket. And all these kind of things that you were saying in my favour to try and drag my name through the dirt, I'm now going to countersue you. So we'll fight, but pretty much every penny that you'll get for that third fight will come straight to me. He could do that. I'm not saying he would do that. I'm saying he could. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see exactly why this third fight, why Tyson Fury's December the 5th date has been scrapped. I said, I do think it's a business decision. Honestly, I do. But Wilder bootlickers, stop getting ahead of yourselves. Quite clearly, you're listening to uneducated YouTubers out there. And they are very, very uneducated. Just listen to some of them talk. That's what they do. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it all. You drop me yours. Why do you think that this December the 5th date has been scrapped? Do you think it's because maybe he's injured? Do you think it's because of an opponent? Do you think it's a financial decision? Or do you think it's something to do with Deontay Wilder holding up the heavyweight division? Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.